Hey, everybody, it's Greg Ryder. Happy Saturday to you. Hey, I need to make sure that you guys can hear me okay. Please put in the question box. You can hear me and where you're calling in from, and I will know that the sound and the audio quality is good. I'm kind of flying solo today, so I want to say thank you for your time. We're going to get started here in just a minute, but I do need to know that everyone can hear me. Go ahead and put in that question box that you can hear me okay, and I'll know that the audio is working. Okay, here they come. I came in, I can hear you clearly from London. All right, so thank you for joining us. And Angela from Atlanta, and James from Georgia, and Alexia is on board. And I think Alexia is in, where did I just meet you? I met you in Texas, in Austin. I've been traveling, I can't remember. Okay, and Janelle's on. Thank you for joining us, Janelle. Maurice is on, and Brenda's on from California, and yep, Alexia is in Austin, Texas. Okay, and there's Steve and Escondido, so one local boy, and then there's some Los Angeles and some Seattle. I see everyone coming in from everywhere. Okay, so everyone can hear me fantastic, perfectly, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw up a poll, because we're going to spend a few minutes getting a poll, and I just realized that my power cord is not plugged in. I'm like, I got to plug it in real quick. Well, that could have been a disaster, having the whole thing run out in the middle of a webinar. I want to throw up a poll and have you guys answer a couple polls, and then we're going to kind of get going. So let me go ahead and throw up the first poll, and boom. And the first question is live. So go ahead and answer that question. Do you have a launch car store up and running? And I want to kind of get an idea of who's on and where you're at with all that kind of stuff. So I see it coming in. We have about 50% say yes, 30% say no, and 23% not yet, but soon. Okay, come on, I got a few more people. It says there's only 70% have voted. A few more people can vote. All right, okay. Okay, so literally less than half of you have your store up and running, and 36% want to get a store up and going. Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll close that poll, and then I want to have one more quick other poll. Let me launch a different poll. I'm wondering if anyone has an agency right now. So we're going to launch that poll, and go ahead and answer the questions of that poll. And you know what I'm doing is I'm just stalling, because there's always some people that show up a little bit late. They get their emails. I've been trying to send out a lot of emails and texts to make sure everyone gets here on time. But we have a few people that actually do have an agency. That's perfect. I like that. I'm really interested in your opinion after this webinar. Okie dokie. All right. So this is cool. So about 80% no, 17% yes, 83-17. That's very cool. Okay, cool. Very cool. Okay. All right, so that's good for that. Okay, now let me do something else here. I want to show a video. So here's what I want to talk about real quick. How many of you is anyone interested? Put in the chat box. Is anyone interested in hang gliding? You just and if you're interested in hang gliding, or whether you're interested or not in hang gliding, I want to show you a video of I think it's me jumping off and hang gliding off a cliff. And I want you guys to watch this little 45-second video, because I'm going to kind of make a correlation of how hang gliding and learning to hang glide is like business, right? Plus, it's kind of entertaining. And again, I'm just stalling for a few minutes to get people to show up that are kind of running a little bit late. Okay, but let me show you this video. So here's the first video I want to show. It is this one right here. Okay. So what I was saying is that's a hang gliding site with what's called a cliff launch. And the cliff launch, you go up to the edge, it just drops about 1,000 feet, and then you go out about another 100 yards, and it's like 2,000 feet, and you're 2,000 or 3,000 feet above the ground off the bat. Now, how many people visualize that's what hang gliding is like? You just put on a hang glider and you run out and you jump off a cliff, right? And you say, I would never, ever do that. Put in the chat box if that's you, that's what your impression of hang gliding is, and you would never, never do that. So can you guys hear me? Is okay? See, I see James says me. Give me some feedback here. So I want, because again, sometimes in business, what keeps us and holds us back from being successful is fear, right? And the fear is sometimes a misconception of knowledge, right? So fear, I like that analogy. Fear is false evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. So if I said to you, hey, you want to go hang glide, and you have that assumption that I'm going to put a hang glider on and go jump off a 2,000-foot cliff and try to live through it, I can understand why you wouldn't want to hang glide, right? Okay, see, I see people saying, Angela saying, yes, that's how I feel. Amar said he's done it, but it was very scary. Okay, so now let me show you one more video of actually how you really learn to hang glide, okay? So now I'm going to go file, or wait, I got to go to sharing. I go here, and I'm going to show you how this one. Now this is actually how you really learn how to hang glide, okay?
The student runs down the slope to get air flowing over the wing to generate lift. Then he flares to land. On a light wind day, you might not actually lift off, but you can build enough flight energy to pull off a flare landing. Notice the student has his arms stretched over his head with his feet back. This is the perfect flare form. As the glider's nose rotates upward, he lands on his feet even though he keeps them back.
Okay, so that's a training hill. And when I learned how to hang glide, I went up and down a training hill just like that about 500 times. And you go up 20 feet, you go up 40 feet, you go up 60 feet, and you run down, you get light foot, you run down, and you learn how to land, and you go up higher, and you go up higher, and you go up higher, until where you start to run at the top, and then you come up the ground, and you're flying 10 or 15 feet above the ground, and then you fly for maybe 400 or 500 yards, and then you land, and you do that 100 times. And then you go to another bigger hill, it's maybe 200 feet, and then another bigger hill, it's 500 feet, and then you go to another bigger hill, it's 1,000 feet. Then when you get advanced and you learn, you then go and jump off a cliff. Right? So that's the analogy I want everyone to kind of take, my little entertaining analogy, right? Is you can learn anything you want. And the one thing I want to do is I want to give you hope, whether you work with us on what we're going to present today or tonight, or whatever you're doing. Here's what I do know. Knowledge eliminates fear, because fear is, again, false evidence appearing real. And the more you know about a subject matter, the more you become an expert in a subject matter in doing anything, the fear goes away. And as the fear goes away, then you can drive yourself forward and be successful in what you're doing. So that makes sense to everybody? Say, give me a big yes. And I will get this presentation going. So you guys see the screen? Yes, we see the screen. Okay, good. Okay, so we did the polls, we did the hang gliding metaphor. We're going to kind of rock into it. So what is the most lucrative opportunity of the 21st century? E-commerce. It's global, it's hot, it's amazing, it's really out there, and I'm going to show you guys how you can help me and I can help you, right? And just to give you a few statistics, $6.5 trillion in sales worldwide by 2023. $6.5 trillion, and these are before COVID numbers. It's just enormous, right? And then here's one of my PayPal accounts. When we were doing our e-commerce, look at this. We generated from January 1st of 2019 through that would be July 31st, 2019. So basically 7 months. We did $9 million in this one account. We collected 208,000 customers. Now put in the chat box if you thought that was possible. I got to tell you, I didn't believe I could get 208,064 customers in 9 months. Blew my mind, right? And the average order was $44, but it's just incredible what can be done when you learn the skills to do this right? And this is kind of what led us to build and start LaunchCart. And then here's another brand that we built and launched and started called Shop Skinny Girl. And here's another one. We sold jeans and underwear and shapewear. And on this report, it was from January. It was a whole year in 2018, and this was the very first year we launched this brand from zero to scratch. We did over 2 million in revenues. We have 1.6 million people came to our store. And that's the other thing. Is like, think about if you had a physical store on Grand Avenue where I live in Escondido. Can you imagine 1.6 million people coming through to my store? Maybe you have it at the world's biggest mall. Can you imagine 1.6 million people coming through your mall? I don't think there's a mall in the world that can handle that much traffic into your store. It's mind-boggling, right? So it's just mind-boggling, mind-boggling, mind-boggling. So I want to talk to you about the Launch Cart and the Partners Program. Oh, and I want to do something else real quick. So I'm going to ad lib for a second. And actually, I want to get rid of these question marks because I don't need those. But I want to do this. I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type, how many businesses are created every month? And I can't type, but let's see here. How many businesses are started every month? 534,000 new businesses started every month. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that I'm on Google and it says 534,000 new businesses are started every month, right? I mean, think about that for a second. Now, out of those 534,000 new businesses, how many of them need an e-commerce website? Just, you guys give me a guess. How many do you guys think? Do you think it's half of them? Do you think it's 70% of them? Do you think it's 5% of them? Do you think it's 10%? What percentage of this 534,000 new businesses every month need an e-commerce website? And guess what? With LaunchCart, you can build just a regular website. It doesn't even have to be e-commerce. It could just be a website. And I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they go, well, the thing I love about LaunchCart is it's easier than Wix. It's easier than WordPress. I can set up a website for everybody. So James says 100%. And then you know, people are telling, say 50%, 70%, 100%. You know what? Everybody is going to get online. Everybody. At some point, doesn't matter if they're selling something online or not, but for the most part, everybody needs a website. And guess what? If it was e-commerce enabled, where they could sell stuff, digital products, courses, coaching time, they could charge for their dental appointment. There's just a million things you could do with an e-commerce enabled website. You know, it could be fantastic, right? So as everyone agrees with me that that's a pretty big number. And out of that number, you only have to get one a week to make $52,000 a year. I'm going to show you that. One a week to make $52,000 a year. Okay, pretty cool. So now I'm going to come back to my slideshow. Okay, here we go. Slideshow's back up, correct? Okay, so I forgot to get rid of these question marks. Hold on, I got question marks on 2 pages. So I put why. Why are we launching this partners program? And the first thing I want to share with you is we're launching this partners program because I want to help you earn money and work part-time, work full-time, whatever you want to do. I want to help work-at-home moms. I want to help entrepreneurs. I want to help people that have been laid off of their jobs. I want to help people that got fired. I want to help people and show them and build them a skill set so they can earn money. But I got to tell you, it's self-serving. It's a self-serving. I'm doing it because it's a great model, what I'm going to share with you tonight, but also it's going to help Greg and build my business. If I help you succeed, what I'm sharing with you tonight, I will succeed, right? So this is my strategy for LaunchCart to get hundreds and hundreds of people that are building stores to serve those 500,000 people a month and all the other businesses that are already up and running, build and get them online to build e-commerce stores. So I want you to understand that I am focused and committed to this because it's going to help my business succeed. It's going to help me build wealth for my family. It's going to help build financial security for my family. And then you become part of my family. I want to help that for you. Does that make sense to you guys? Put a yes in the box if that makes sense. And the other thing I want to point out too is, if you guys ever invest, I grew up as an investment banker and in the Wall Street world, in the world of Wall Street, right? And if I asked you, what's the #1 best investment you could make? Type in the chat box right now today with the Ukraine war going on, the world in turmoil, inflation's exploding. What's the #1 thing that you can put your money into that you can invest in? I'd like to hear your feedback. What do you think? So James says oil. I see stocks. I see Forex. I don't know about Forex. I see stocks. I see Tesla. Okay. So, okay, there's a good one. Yourself, right? Yourself. Bitcoin, real estate. Janelle says education. But really the answer is yourself and a skill set, right? If you invest in yourself and a skill set, it's the best investment you can make. It's proven to have a higher return on investment than anything else you can do. So that's what we're talking about tonight. So here's the agenda that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to start going through it real fast. You'll be able to watch the replay. No scarcity if I'm taking the replay down. It's going to be up, and that kind of stuff, right? What is the Launch Shops Partners Program? It's got benefits like that of a franchise. How does the program work? How much does it entail on your part? How much time do you have to put into it? What's it take to get certified? How much time to get certified? Because we're going to help you become a certified launch cart store builder. How much time do you need to run your agency? Because we're going to basically, and I don't know if agency is the right word, if that turns people off, but basically we're going to show you how to become a launch cart store builder and build stores for people for money. And that's kind of like your agency. And then from there, you could expand it to other services if you wanted to, or you don't have to. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to talk about our unique advantage in the market and what's so cool about our platform. And I'm going to talk about what your investment is to become a certified partner. And just so you know up front, I am going to ask if you want to join the program, and we're going to take the time to coach, train, mentor you, and give you all the tools as if it was a franchise. I am going to ask you to make an investment. And that investment is, I just know that people, when you make an investment and you're committed to it, you show up, and I will make sure you get results. If you don't make an investment and you won't show up, you won't get results. So that's what that's all about. And when does it start? It's going to start in April, the first week of April. And then I'm going to answer your questions and answers, okay? So I want you to think about the Launch Shops Partner Program like a franchise, right? And what is the benefits of a franchise? So let's talk about what the benefits of a franchise is. The first benefit of a franchise is the franchisee gets assistance from the franchisor. So this is not a franchise, by the way, but I just want to make this correlation because we're going to do everything as if it was a franchise. We're going to give you assistance, right? We're going to help you succeed. We're going to give you paint by numbers. We're going to give you everything you need to do to where it's like you just put this recipe together and we'll help you build this cake, right? So you're not going to have to be stumbling and trying to figure stuff out on your own and wasting and spending money, right? Two is you get brand recognition, right? You think that if you had started with Shopify as an agency partner with Shopify 10 years ago, you're not making millions of dollars a year right now, right? So as we grow and we become a bigger competitor in the marketplace to companies like Shopify, eBay, Etsy, Amazon, BigCommerce, Volusion, WooCommerce, Wix, and we become in one of those globally recognized brands, you being positioned now and getting involved now is going to help you really generate a lot of money and build a business that you could pass down through your family, or you could sell it, right? That's the other thing that's cool about this is you'll be able to sell this business to somebody else and pass it on because it's an asset you're building, okay? Michelle says she's already signed up, but she wanted to listen to it again. Cool. Okay, so now the other benefits of a franchise, we have a lower failure rate. Why do you have a lower failure rate? Because we've already gone through the failures. We're already figuring out what's working, and we're going to give you the assistance. We're going to give you the brand recognition. So you have a lower failure rate, right? And the reality of it is the businesses fail, right? Things don't always go as you think they will. Second is the profits are going to be higher because we're going to be able to, generate leads and eliminate everything from systems. We're going to help give systems and things in order and coach you on how to get the best profit margins out of what you're doing. And this popularity and what we do there kind of results in higher profits, okay? And then of course lower risk, which is another way to say less chances of failure, right? So we're gonna help you with that. And then we already have a built-in customer base. We already have customers signing up for LaunchCart every day. Every single day. And guess what? How many of those people want to have somebody help them do it for? The number one service out there in this space is done for me. build the store for me. I want to have a store. I want to sell my yoga pants and my yoga classes and my yoga studios. I'm a golf instructor. I want to sell my golf instructions. I want to start a t-shirt line. I'm a church and I want to sell church merch. I call it church merch. I'm a school. I'm a club. I'm an association. They all want to sell merch. They all want to have an e-commerce enabled site, but they don't necessarily want to build it. And again, the reason why is this fear that it's going to take a long time and it's really, really hard. We fix that issue, right? Okay. So then we're going to refer you business. As we grow, we need an army of people to build sites for people. And guess why? As a software as a service, that's what we are, software as a service. If you sign up for Launchcart and you don't get your store built, you're probably going to leave. You're probably not going to hang in there, right? You're probably not going to work it. And like I even have friends on here like Janelle, and Janelle signed up, and just because of her busy life and what she's doing with her NFTs and her metaverses and stuff, you know, it took her a while to get the store up. And there's people like me who go, I want to store up in 2 days. Here's my money. I want to be up and selling in 2 days, right? And I'm going to show you examples of that. So there's people that want that. And then obviously the benefits of a franchise, you can be your own boss. And I'm going to share with you a little story about my daughter here in a second of how this kind of came about, right? But you can be your own boss, work when you want to work in the middle of the night, work whenever you want to work, okay? So again, think franchise. We're going to get leads and customers from Launchcart, plus we're going to show you how to get your own leads. I don't want you to depend on our leads because I want you to build a business. I want you to build a systems, and we're going to give you that stuff. But we are going to give leads out because we need people to do stores and build stores. We're going to give you sample contracts and pitch decks and everything you need to use for your marketing. We're going to teach you how to learn to manage stores for recurring monthly revenue. So the other thing is, I'm going to charge you some money to build your store. But hey, do you want me to manage your store for you? I'll take 10% of your revenues and I'll do the customer support and I'll update a product from time to time and we'll do a Valentine's Day, sale or whatever that is. Now you're getting 10% of revenues. Now you're creating recurring revenue. How many people would like to have recurring revenue? So a year from now, you're getting recurring revenue and you're making money and you have a few virtual assistants doing customer support. Do you guys like the idea of having recurring revenue on top of the money you make? Okay, so that's cool. So I see yes. And right now on the managed stores, our system automatically withholds the money from their store, and then I can float that money to you. So there's no collection process that's going to happen there. And I'm going to work on some other technology to even make that even better. Okay. But again, going back to contracts, ad banners, email swipe companies, social media posts, and an ever-growing library of marketing tools that we can provide to you so you'll be successful. That's franchise, right? That's franchise. That's what we want. So you say, what is the Launch Shops Partner Program? What are we exactly talking about? Well, here's exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about you or your son or your daughter or your spouse or your partner or somebody in your organization becoming a certified Launchcart agency partner. And maybe it's just a certified Launchcart partner. I don't know if we have the agency in there, but you're going to become certified. So you're going to go through our training. We're going to give you a test, and we're going to certify you that you are a certified trainer. So that way we have trust when we recommend you to our clients and the leads we have that you're going to do a good job and meet our standards of excellence, okay? And then you're going to be able to proudly display the certified partner seal on your website and your marketing materials. You're going to be listed on our partners program page. You're going to be subcontracted by Launchcart to build stores. So when we get leads and we want to build a store, we're going to give it to you and we're going to make a little bit of money. You're going to make a little bit of money, right? It's going to be a good thing for everybody. Next is we're going to give you an affiliate commission, which right now, if you go sign up for Launchcart today, you have a 20% affiliate commission. After you get 5 sales, it goes to 25, and after 10 sales, it goes to 30, and after 50 sales, it goes to 35. I'm going to immediately bump everybody who joins our program to 40%. So now when people sign up for the $27 plan, now you're going to get more reoccurring commissions. You'll get 40% of that 27. When they go up to the $97 a month plan, you're going to get 40% of that $97. So again, if you got 100 people the next year on the $97 plan, just for easy math, that would be $40 a month times 100. What is that? What's $40 a month times 100? I know the math. Let's see if you guys are listening and pay attention. If I got 100 people paying $100 a month and I get 40% of that, what's my monthly recurring revenue? Somebody put it in the box. Let's see how fast everyone's math is. Let's see. I don't see any numbers coming in. I don't see any numbers coming in. Who's going to throw out the first number? Oh, wait, hold on my screen. Okay, there we go. It's 4,000 a month. That's 4,000 a month of reoccurring revenue. 4,000 a month of reoccurring revenue. Can everyone still hear me? Because I didn't get anyone put that in. Michelle's more than I make now. Okay, so I guess you can't still hear me. Okay. In addition, I'm going to give everyone a lifetime free store to the scaling plan. Because if you're going to be able to build stores, you got to have the biggest, baddest store we have. And our scale plan costs $297 a month. And that's for the real marketers who are generating millions of dollars who want to really, really scale their business and do stuff. So you're going to get a lifetime store to the scaling plan. And then you're obviously going to get our 7-week training program to become an expert launch card. So think of this as an intensive 7 weeks. We're going to go through this training. We'll record it. It'll be put in the membership area. But the idea is I want you guys making money your first month. Going into your second month, I want you making more money. And as you get going, and everything gets easier. The more stores you build, the more you're familiar with the platform, the more the fear goes away, the more the understanding goes away. And so we want you to try to get a customer in the first month to help pay for your investment and what's going on, or to pay for your investment. And then it'll get easier and easier. So 7 weeks training program, then access that. Then in addition to that, I have a press release package. I have thousands of dollars tens of thousands of dollars. I've invested in a press release distribution service, and I'm going to put a press release out with your agency site listed in it. So, LaunchCart, certifies Greg Ryder is a certified partners program. And if you want to, get a LaunchCart, if you want to get an e-commerce store built, go visit, GregRyderStore.com, whatever your company is going to be called. We're going to put that press release out. It's going to get a little link juice and get you some press out there. And then you're going to be able to point back. And most of the time they get picked up on Yahoo and different places like that. You can then send that to your customer leads and help give you credibility in what you're doing. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to create a Slack channel. Now I could use Facebook, but Facebook, and we probably will have a Facebook group as well. But for Slack, I like Slack a little bit better because a little bit more instant, a little bit better notifications. And we're gonna, and Slack is like a group text messaging service, and we can share links and different things, and we can have different channels for different conversations. So if I had a question about marketing, we have a marketing channel. If I have a question about custom CSS, I have a custom CSS channel. If I have questions about contracts, we'll have a contract channel. So we'll have a Slack workspace with multiple channels. So it'll be really, really easy for you to communicate, get help others, and make that really work for what you're doing. And then in addition to that, we're going to give you 2 free tickets to our live event. Our live event's going to be in August or September. It's going to be either in Las Vegas or San Diego. And we're going to do a 3-day live event. You'll be able to invite your clients. You'll be able to come. You'll be able to hang out, get out. It's fun. I got out to a couple events last week. It was so good to be out with people and be on stage and working with people again. It was a blast. Then you're going to get lifetime access to all of our training. So as a certified trainer, all of our training, and we might be changing the name to Launch Academy, but right now it's called Ecom Mentor Monthly. We are going to give you access to that. And if you ever want to go through any of the training we have, and everything from funnel building to order bumps to email marketing to Pinterest to print on demand to Etsy, we have so much training, you can never go through it all. But you will have access to that. And in addition, we're going to give you $500 of Design Marketplace credits. So if you're not familiar with our Design Marketplace, you're going to be able to use this with your clients, and you're going to get some credits to that. So that's the $500 of design credits. And then, of course, as I said before, contracts, ad banners, email swipe copies, growing library marketing tools. That's what the Launch Shops program is. Now you're going, okay, wow, Greg, this is awesome. I love it. What's my time commitment? Okay. Well, the first time commitment is you need to go through the training. Now, do you have to be at every single training and go through it on every single thing that we're doing? Because we're going to be doing 3 days a week for 7 weeks, 3 days a week for 7 weeks. It's up to you. Once you go through it, then we'll have the test, and then we get you certified. I know that could be a real burdensome for some people, and other people like, I need something, I'll do it. I'm ready. I want to do the intensive. I want to be making money out of the gate. But it's a 7-week training coach, and now you got to go through the training. You have to become an expert. You have to have this expert skill set on LaunchCart to where, and when you become an expert on LaunchCart, you literally can build stores in like an hour, 2 hours, and then you can really tune it up another 2 hours. It's amazing. It really is. Okay. So 3 days a week, live training. Each week is a different module. And it might be 1 to 2 hours per module. And I think in some modules, it might even be less than that. It might be maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. But we're going to teach every single feature of the platform, okay? And of course, that'll be recorded as well. And then here I'm going to go into the weeks. I'm going to go through this real quick because you don't necessarily know this right now. But week 1, we'll go for the platform navigation, the store plans, the settings, the basic setup, the coupons, the sales, taxes, and shipping. Week 2, we'll go through themes, categories, menus, reviews, inventory, order, export, wizard, man of carts. Week 3, superpowers, Stripe, PayPal, Printful, MailChimp, Exitpop. Week 4, superpowers, advanced, order bumps, checkout, page editor, long form sales pages, upsells, downsells, live stream selling. And again, some people might want to just go through this. I don't want to be an agency, but I want to go through this course so I can, do millions of dollars on my e-commerce store like you used to do, Greg. How to get clients and marketing strategies, their agency store setup, webinars, client onboarding, getting referrals, setting up JV partners, customer relationship management, support options. Week 7, the group webinar to get clients. Uh-oh, mom's calling. Week 7, and then we're also going to have a graduation party. So we're going to have a graduation party in that week 7 as well, okay? And I'm going to host a webinar where everyone's going to invite clients and leads and people to this webinar. I'm going to host a webinar, and everyone's going to sell stores on that webinar, okay? Get your business. Okay, hold on a sec. Mom's calling. Hey, Mom. No. So I have a mom she's at home bedridden, and she probably thinks I'm home she wants to get up. Okay, so working your business. How much time? Simple, how much time do you want to spend? How much money do you want to make, right? You're going to have to spend half your time building stores and half your time marketing stores as you start. And then once you get some stores built and some clients, you're going to get referrals. It's going to be easy. How much do you want to make, right? So again, just for easy math, we're going to teach you how to sell a merch store and build a branded merch store. I'll show you some examples here in a minute for $1,000. And you can build this store as a Nicky New beginner in 10 hours. So that's $100 an hour, okay? $100 an hour that you're earning to build a store for, and you charge $1,000. As you get better, you'll be able to build that store in 6 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. So you'll make more. And if all you did was sell one store a week, that would be $52,000 a year. $52,000 a year for one store a week. And you're only working that 8 hours to build that store, right? And then let's say you work another 8 hours to do some marketing. So you're really working 2 days a week to make $52,000 a year. How many people would help change your life and put you on a cruise control if you could make $52,000 a year working 2 days a week? Does that work for anybody? Okay. So let's talk about why it's going to be easy for you, right? Why it's going to be easy for you is because we have a unique advantage in the market. Why do we have a unique advantage in the market, right? Because you really can build a store on our platform in minutes. We got integrated with the print on demand, manufacture on demand. We got other tools that skyrocket your sales with our bump offers and our upsells. So we have a very unique program. Other platforms do not have bump offers and one-click upsells. Shopify doesn't have it. You have to go pay extra money for that. It's all built in on our platform, okay? And then we have integrated drop shipping. So it's so easy. And for some of you not on here that don't know what drop shipping is, a customer comes to your website, places an order on your store, they pay you, you get the money, you sell the product, you send your order information to the drop shipper, they process the order, send the product back to the customer, and then you take the profit. You never touch the product, you never push it. So when you're talking about a merch store for a yoga studio, a pizza store, a golf instructor, whoever, they love it because they don't have to have any inventory. I got a TikTok influencer yesterday. He's like, what? I don't have to have inventory? What? Well, what about the quality of the product? I'm like, well, we have Champion, we have Adidas, we have Bella, we have American Apparel. And he's like, wow, this is amazing. I don't have to have the inventory. How does this work again? Right? He just couldn't grasp that concept. That's what's so cool about what we're doing, right? Then I put together this page that there's 5 reasons where higher volume sellers and bigger brands would want to maybe come to our platform. One is we have customer reviews built in, no extra. We have checkout page editor. We're the only platform I know of in the world that has a WYSIWYG checkout page editor. Then we have our pre-cart upsells, our checkout page order bumps, and our post-checkout upsells. So those are 5 really good reasons that increase the average order value and the reason why people make more money on our platform. and we're gonna own this. We're gonna call ourselves the world's #1 on-demand e-commerce platform, and we're replacing on-demand with drop shipping, because drop shipping kind of has a bad rap when it comes to drop shipping from China. So we're working with U.S. suppliers and actually worldwide suppliers, but none of this trinkets and I call it trinkets and trash from China. We currently have over 340 products in our ready to sell marketplace with our partner Printful. Men's clothing, women's clothing, kids and youth clothing, sportswear, streetwear, gifts, baby onesies, hats, bibs, coffee mugs, water bottles, workwear, you're in the kitchen working, backpacks that are manufactured on demand, carry bags, flip-flops, jewelry, shoes, an ever-growing library of products, okay? And the other thing that we're doing that no one else has is we're building what I call the source and sell marketplace. And in the source and sell marketplace, we have our intellectual property library that involves Cinderella, Tinkerbell, Snow White, Seven Doors, Aladdin, just on and on and on. And then we're going to allow people to sell those products. And then we're also building a middleware that you're going to be able to get your store up and going and scale your store. If you want to sell on Amazon or Shopify or eBay or Etsy or Walmart, everything's going to be connected. And that's a kind of a bigger vision that I'll share in another video, but we're doing some stuff that's revolutionary in the e-commerce space and really, really unique to us. Okay, the end result is we're lowering the barrier of entry, we're democratizing e-commerce for all, we're disrupting the e-commerce industry, and no inventory costs, print on demand, one at a time, and they don't pay until after they're sold. That's a very, very, very compelling offer to a new business who just started a new pizza shop, and they want to have an e-commerce store, and let's say they want to get t-shirts and hats for all their employees. Boom, set up their store for them. Not only they can order product from their own store for their whole staff, but they can also sell it to their patrons, right? Now, one of the things I put in here is I put in our core values. So this is LaunchCart and mine and our business's core values. So faith, family, relationships, integrity, transparency, trust, passion, appreciation, high standards, respect, and accountability. We want to attract people with values like this. Right? This is who we're looking for. This is what I want to do. I want to have high standards. I want to show appreciation. I want to be passionate. I want to be trusted. I want to be transparent. I want to be a high level of integrity. I have my own faith. I hope you have yours too. I'm big on family and relationships and accountability. These are the kind of people, if you want to be involved with us, we want to have these kind of people that have these core values. So we build our company into this mega company. We're going to change the lives of people around the globe, right? Change the lives around the people around the globe. James, we are working on personalized print on demand as we speak. It's going to be a little bit because it's pretty difficult programming because of the way our system's built, but it is coming. We're going to do that. What's unique about us is you can offer 360-degree approach. We'll build the store for you. We'll manage the store for you. And we already do this for celebrities, influencers, and brands. I'm already doing it and have been doing it for years. Okay, so I'm going to show you some of that in a few minutes. So let me go into some sample stores, and I'm going to show you guys some show and tell. So here's one. We just got introduced, recommended by a publicist. So this is a movie production company, and guess what? How many of you remember the movie 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton from 1980? And how many people know who Dolly Parton is? Go ahead and put in the chat box or the question box. You know who that is? Yep. So people remember that, right? So they did a new documentary, Still Working 9 to 5. We built this entire store for them with posters and eco-tech, tote bags, t-shirts, hats, coffee mugs, water bottles. We even launched a coffee for them called Get Your Own Damn Coffee. So this store is like a $3,000 store, and we built it in 8 hours. 8 hours. And the most time-consuming thing was the coffee, because we had to create the labels for the coffee for them. But this store was a three. Now guess what? They're so happy. They're already referring me 2 or 3 other people, and I know over the next year I'll get 10 or 15 other referrals for them or more. Okay, so there's one. Let me show you another one. So here's a country western singer. How many people have heard of the Osmond family? Put in the chat box yes if you've heard of the Osmond family. So this is Nathan Osmond. He's the nephew of Donnie and Marie. Okay. We built backpacks, face masks, all kinds of stuff for him, print on demand. Now, again, I want you to point something out too. This backpack right here, it's called the Minimalist Backpack. Beautiful design. Look at that beautiful design, okay? This backpack is manufactured on demand. So we give them the design, they print the design, they sew it up, and then they ship it out. Manufactured on demand. It's amazing. Manufactured on demand. So, excuse me. We built a store for him. This was another like $3,000 store because we went over and above and gave him some graphics and some designs that he didn't have. So that's another example. Now and again, every musician wants a store. Every band wants a store. Every one of them. They all want their own merch stores. Okay, then let's go look at this one. How many people have heard of Fran Drescher? Fran Drescher. So Fran was the celebrity that did the TV show The Nanny. Okay, she's a cancer survivor. She has a foundation called Cancer Schmancer. We had a guy on our team. He hit him up cold on LinkedIn and said, "Hey, we'd like to help you with your merch store for Cancer Schmancer." When we got a hold of them, they had these products here, t-shirts and hats and tote bags in their living room closet. And when somebody ordered from their website, they picked it out, put it in a bag, and shipped it. And we told them about print on demand, and they wouldn't have to deal with the fulfillment hassles and holding the inventory anymore. They didn't believe it. They didn't even know it existed. So we got a contract with them to build the store, and then we also get a contract with them to manage the store. Because guess what? They don't want to do customer support. They don't want to build products. They just want to like send their newsletter emails out and promote their stuff and get people to buy stuff from them, and then they make money. Can you do this? This is easy. Can you do this? Now, let me tell you a story about my daughter real quick. So my daughter, she worked for me and been around for a long time, and she built a lot of stores for us, and then she had a baby, and the baby, she wants to stay at home and be a mom. She wants to work when she can work and stay home and be a mom. So she built this store on Launchcart, and she's not selling any merch here. She has digital downloads, so she's selling a digital download checklist. Okay, so here's a $10 checklist, and it loads a little slow because of the live streaming we're doing here. But so she's got a digital product on here that's automatically delivered once you buy it. So she's selling digital downloads, but then she's got her done for you plans. So she built a website, and this is what we're going to help you do: is build your own website on Launchcart, and this will be your and you can sell. Here's your checklist. Here's the foundation package. Here's your starter package. So she's got one package was $497, and then another package is $1497, and then she's getting ready to launch another package that's like $3,000. And she's partnering with somebody else who does social media, and she's going to add social media to it, and then she'll subcontract that social media and make more money for doing nothing because she has happy clients. And then you go to her clients, and her first month out, she made about, I think, just under $5,000 with 3 clients. Her first month in doing this, and she built these happy client stores. So now you can go look at these clients and stores that she's built for other people and stuff like that. She actually built that store for me right there. So pretty cool, huh? And then here's her. She actually does have her own store that she's launching, and she calls it Dope Mamas because she's I guess a dope mama. I'm not sure exactly what that means as a dad, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Come on, baby, load. Angela says it means she's way cool. It's like my browser just quit working. That's weird. Let me close out some of these windows. Okay, here we go. So she's really, really good at making the site look clean, look beautiful, color palettes, color stores, a store for all the dope moms. You're not a regular mom, you're a dope mom. She's got the exit pop-up for email acquisitions. She's got a beautiful little store with journals and hats and beanies. She's got a beautiful little, thing coming on the bottom in here and her opt-in box. She's just really good. And so she's going to be one of the teachers and trainers teaching you how to do what she does. And she's really, really, really good at it, right? Here, I'll show you one more. So here's another guy. This guy's an influencer, and he only has one product, and he didn't really want merch because he didn't feel like it met his brand. But he did have one product. He sells a beard balm, but he's an influencer. And this site was kind of designed and optimized for mobile. So this white space over here is intentional because it's designed for mobile. But the official site is Stephen Atkins III, and you can see Candace built this site, and you can see she put all of his press clippings on a press page, which, you know, again, this is all launch cart, right? So here's all of his press clippings. Here he is on the Steve Harvey show, him doing photo shoots with what he's doing. He's an influencer for apparel and fashion, and then he's got his single product where you shop, and he's got his beard balm and stuff over here. Now, this is not print on demand. He actually has a fulfillment house that holds his product and ships it for him. So that's his product that gets shipped out from here. And then he's going to be launching some courses on how to be an influencer. So we're gonna put his courses right on here, and he's going to sell them right from his e-commerce platform. So he has one place, one stuff to go, and it's just perfectly enabled. So that makes pretty good sense, huh? So, okay, let me go back to the slideshow. Show and tell's over. What did you guys think of those examples on a scale of 1 to 5? 5 being those were awesome, 1 being okay, or no, those were terrible. What did you think of those examples of those sites on a scale of 1 to 5? I see 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4.5. We got a 4.5, we got a 4.5, we got a 5, 5, 5. Okay, cool. That's awesome. All right, so here's the opportunity. Let me share with you what we want and how we want this to work. We want you to become a certified launch cart partner. We're going to give you the certified launch cart agency partner. We think that's valued at least $10,000 a year, because once you can say you're certified partner, we're going to refer you business and you're going to get your site and materials. We think that's a pretty big value stack. We're going to be listed on our partners page, and you're going to be subcontracted by us to build stores from clients. As we increase, I'm working on a $10 million financing, and when I get that funding in the door, we're going to do $200,000 a month of advertising. $200,000 a month of advertising will bring on about 10,000 people a month to our platform, and out of those 10,000 people a month, about 1 out of 4 want to have a done for you situation. So that would be about 2,500 people a month that need a done for you such situation. So, you know, we can't even keep up with it. There's no way we're going to be able to keep up with it. You're going to get your increased affiliate commission to 40%. That's probably worth at least $5,000 a year. You're going to get your lifetime value of the scale plan, but that's a $3,500 a year value prop, and you're going to get it forever, right? So it's like that's worth $10,000, $15,000 over 3 or 4 years. You're going to get the 7-week coaching program. We're going to teach you how to become an expert. And you know what? There are people that are watching this call right now. They don't even need to go through our course. They can go sell stores and build stores and make money right now without being a certified store builder. We already have people doing it. So we just think the value of being associated with us is better and going to be really good for you. You're going to learn the skills to build beautiful stores fast, so you can earn up to $200 an hour. We're going to do the press release with you, which is a $497 value at least. And you're going to access our partners program Slack Workspace, which is priceless to have a team and support, people basically holding your hand. Think of it as the franchise hotline, right? You get in there and you get your questions answered. I got a client on the phone. I need to get some help. I got a client I got to reply to. We want to help you succeed, right? You're going to get 2 free tickets to the Launch and Scale. And we're going to do probably 2 events a year, and we're going to give you free tickets each time, right? So you can go join us at live events, have a great time, network, learn. And then you're going to get $500 of design marketplace credits. So you're going to really need to understand the design marketplace. We're going to give you the marketing tools, which is at least $1,000 for you guys to got legal fees just on the contracts and stuff. You spend that on the legal fees just for contracts, right? So the partners program recap, right? The official certified, the increased affiliate commissions, the lifetime store, the 7-week class, press release distribution, access to our partners, $500 design marketplace credits, marketing tools. It's $47,500 value. I believe that's a real value. Now, of course, we're not going to charge you $47,561, and we want committed people. So if you're not committed, if maybe the timing's not right, that's okay, right? But if you're tired of not having the support and not getting into that, what's that worth? And I know in the franchise world, if I sold a franchise for $47,000 and I showed you how to make a couple $100,000 a year, that's a good investment. Like most franchises are 50,000 to 200,000, and you're not going to make $200,000 a year typically your first year unless it's a McDonald's or something. You're paying way more than that for McDonald's, right? So the net profit here, and if you build a little team, if you're good at managing people or maybe having outsourcing stuff and getting some virtual assistants to do stuff for you, you can really do some cool stuff there. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you the no risk guarantee. So if you attend our coaching and training and you don't feel like it's worth 10 times your investment, you let us know and I'll remove you from the program and refund your money, right? I'm not here to take money from anybody. I'm here to help you make a commitment with your pocketbook and your time that you're going to be there, you're going to show up, and then my commitment is to get you results. And if I don't get you results, you let me know and I'll give you your money back. I'll refund you. Okay? It's very, very simple. So if I said to you today this was $5,000, I think that's a pretty good deal. If you make an investment of $5,000 in this program and I show you how to make $5,000 a month, that's a pretty good return on your investment, right? So going back to your best investments in your time and a skill set, we're going to teach you skill sets, multiple skill sets, and then we're looking for $5,000. Get registered today for $5,000. So that's basically the price point, $5,000. And I'm not doing this big price drop or anything like that, but I do have something kind of special, right? So that's the URL, and I'm going to put this URL in here. launchcart.com/launch shops. That's the link to sign up. Let me put that, copy, boom, go. But here's what I'm going to do. But wait, here's what I want to do. I'm going to waive $3,500 of the $5,000, and you pay us from profits that you generate in the next 12 months. And if you don't generate profits, you don't pay us. No contract, no credit card on file. We're automatically going to ding you. Just an honor system. Going back to honor, integrity, trust. Look, if you do this and you get going and you really make money, you pay us the $3,500 from your profits when you feel like it. If you don't get going, you don't make the money, you don't have to pay us. It's totally up to you. Totally. But that's kind of like the best thing I can do. So it's only $1,500 for you guys to join today. So if you go sign up today, $1,500, you get to join us today. We're going to start this on the first week of April. I think it's April 3rd, 4th, and 5th is the first 3 days. And we're starting to get the Slack set up. We're starting to get everything set up this coming week. And we're going to get this thing going. And then we're going to show you guys hopefully how to, there's a number of you that can maybe get some clients in the first week. And you can maybe have 1 or 2 clients that as you're going through the training, you're building the store for them and you're making the money back, right? So our goal is I want to get you your $1,500 back in the first 60 days, right? Because I understand, money can be tight for a lot of people, and I understand completely, right? So I want to help you get that money back and that investment back as fast as possible. And when I show you how we can get leads, and last time I did the webinar, there was a guy on Craigslist. He just goes and posts on Craigslist 2 or 3 times a week, and he gets two or three clients. I don't know if it was a month or a week, but he gets clients from Craigslist. And we're going to show you how to do the same thing. And there's Craigslist for every big city. And we're going to show you how to do Craigslist postings and postings in other forums and other groups and other places that just human capital just work. Just a little bit of effort and energy, and you're going to get people to want to sign up for these stores. Okay. So let's see. So go to launchcart.com/launch shops. I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it literally just started crawling. It's it's not even working. Pretty good deal, huh? So let me just ask you a question real quick. Please tell me on a scale of 1 to 5 of what you thought of this presentation, but really also give me in words what you thought of the presentation. What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Or did I miss anything out? Did I leave anything out? What are your questions? Like what didn't I cover? What is there anything you're not clear on? Because to me, clarity is the most important thing ever. clarity. Like if you don't have clarity, you tend to procrastinate and you tend not to move because I'm not 100% clear on exactly what I'm doing. And then you got the perfectionists out there that they're a little bit too clear. So I'm a ready, fire, aim guy, right? I ready, fire, aim, right? So, but I want to know what you guys thought of the presentation and what you guys are thinking. Okay, so that's that. So let me come on back on video. Stop showing screen. Okay, good. So let's see what questions we have. What questions do we have? And in the meantime, everybody can go to, okay, here you go. So thank you, Angela. So does Launchcart have a course on building software? Have course building software built in? Course building software built in? Course building? No. So I think you're talking about like a digital course. It does not have that. We have resources for that, and that's something we can talk to you about. We have another platform called Value Add-on that's a course building software program, or a hosting platform for hosting courses and stuff like that. But we can actually talk about that. And Angela says that 10, exciting and transparent presentation. The shop examples, I gotta move this over. The shop examples, where'd it go? Are great. James says, I have a job. What time is the training going to be? We're probably going to do the training in the midday, but it'll also be recorded. You can go through it at night, right? So you can go through it whenever you go through it. And then we'll probably alternate, like, because I know there's going to be other people like that, James. So we'll probably do some during the midday, and then every once in a while, maybe once or twice a week, we'll do some in the evenings, early evenings, 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So people can do it in the evenings, and that also hits maybe some other countries as well. So other countries. So Angela says, I was on the first LC presentation. It's great to see that you've done everything you promised and more. Thank you, Angela. Appreciate that. Oh, you guys see who sees a black screen now? You should see my video. Don't you guys see my video? Okay, so other people see me. What is the ability of a Launchcart free plan? That's a good question. Let me go back over here to my browser, and we'll walk through that real quick. So if I share screen again, okay, you guys should see my screen again. And on my screen, if I go to plans and pricing, and I show plan features, there's a little toggle button right there, show plan features. You'll see the free plan allows you to build, unlimited products, 3 pages, 1 staff account. We're building a staff account thing coming soon. You won't be able to edit your transactional emails. And as time goes, if we want to alter some of this, we might alter some of the stuff. But anyway, I won't go through this whole thing, but it's all right here. And most people need to get on the liftoff plan, and I think that's part of what we want you guys to coach you on, is to get people that want to go on the liftoff plan. And with the liftoff plan, they can do a custom domain, they can have some more flows, they can have some more funnels, and then it takes away the 3%. On the free plan, Launchcart gets 3% of their revenues. Launchcart gets 3% of the revenues, okay? So that's where you can see that, and that's where you can do that. Yeah, so Joyce is asking a good question. So Joyce is asking about our coffee. And the answer to that question is yes. We partnered with this company called Los Lilas Coffee. And what you do is you go set up an account with them. You create your own brand, your own logo, and then you sell your coffee and send them the orders, and they pick it and pack it and ship it. Okay. And that's just one coffee company. I prefer their coffee. It's great. But if you Google dropship coffee, or you Google dropship refrigerators, you can Google just about anything. You'll find somebody who's willing to dropship that product for you. So there's nothing that you can't sell. And with our source and sell marketplace, we're going to be integrating with other people and other companies that are going to make it easy to add product extensions to the stores for our clients. Okay. And Daniel says, can you start building websites while you're in training? And the answer to that question is yes, you can, and I'm going to want you to. And if you can get a client that'll pay you to do it, we'll coach you and mentor you and help you so you make money coming out of the gate day one. And here's what the order page looks like. And oh, I forgot to say, once you fill this out, I think you can do 3 monthly payments of $5.99. So there is people that ask about a payment plan. So there's 3 monthly payments of $5.99. Amar says, sounds good for me. It's quite expensive still. I'm advanced in building sites already. I have built my own site and I have my own launch cart site too, but I'm struggling to get leads because I have no time to invest in ads to get more visitors. I'm going to quit my job and focus more on this. My site, Sequally, built through Launchcart, and so, okay, good, very cool, good job. Well, we'll see, and here's the thing about that. I love e-commerce, and let me go back to my video. I love e-commerce, and there's really good money to be made with e-commerce. Like my brand I'm creating, Rescue Joe, drink a cup, save a cup, or drink a cup, save a pup. It's a coffee company, and I know 3 years from now it's going to be $1 million a year business. But I have to make an investment in this company. I have to spend the ads, I have to spend time and logos, and I got Facebook pages and social media, and I'm going to build a brand. But that brand's going to be worth money, and it's going to kick out money for me. And once you get an e-commerce brand up and going, if you do it right, it's going to do money for you. But that's not fast money fast. If you need fast money fast and you want to fire your boss, if you want to pay your bills, you want to pay the car payment, you want to pay the boat payment, you need to sell somebody a high ticket item, right? And it's hard to get there selling $20, $30 t-shirts. You can get there, especially if you have money to advertise. Like I can get there. When we did our drop shipping and stuff, because I had money and a team, I did $1 million my first month. And I know I can do that again if I wanted to make that investment and do that, but it's a lot of work, a lot of team. But you know, it's a commitment. So I know that people want to build the e-commerce stores, and I know there's other people that, like a lot of these stores, like Nathan Osmond, he doesn't care how much money he makes from his store. He wanted a merch store, and he needed a merch store, and he wants his fans to be able to go buy his merch. It's not a money-making thing for him. We actually built one for his, he also is a mortgage broker. And I'm like, you want a store for your mortgage company? He goes, yeah. I go, why? He goes, I want to be able to send branded water bottles and products to our clients. Thank you for your service. Here's a water bottle. Thank you for this. So he wants to be top of mind everywhere they go with their mortgage business. So don't get locked in that we're going to be selling stores to people that are in the business opportunity space who want to make money. We can do that too, but really you're going to be selling stores to small business owners who want branded merch. They want to put their logo on merch. They want to put their logo on products. And that industry's been around for eons, right? I'm going to a trade show, I need products, whatever that is. Joel says he still gets a black screen when I go to video. Huh. Everyone else is seeing me. I don't know what's going on, Joel. Good old technology, huh? Okay, so Michelle said she signed up. So Michelle, I was traveling for the last 10 days and I just got back. So this week we're setting up all the groups and all of the schedule, the calendar. We're going to set up some Google Calendar stuff. We're going to get real organized on letting everyone know when this starts and get it going. So that's weird. Michelle says she can't see me either. I've never had problems with this program. Let's see. Huh. I don't know why. Angela says she can see me. All right. Any other questions? And hey, let me ask you a question. Are you in? Is anyone on this call? Are you signing up? You say, I'm in, Greg. Count me in. Michelle says she's in Alaska. I want to go to Alaska. So Michelle says I'm in. Angela's 2 payments. We didn't set up a 2-payment plan, Angela, just a 3-payment plan. I'm in. Okay, cool. Thank you. We're going to start. We'll get started in a Slack group and getting people invited, and everyone's got to get your store signed up. If you're signing up and you don't yet have a Launchcart account, go create your free Launchcart account. and then we will end up upgrading you. Joel says, this has been very valuable information and a great price to join. My finances are broken, but as a founding member, I still have a great bargain with inventory. Hope to get started soon after health problems. You guys are really, really, all right. Thank you, Joel. We appreciate you. All right, then he asked, last call for questions, everybody. And then check this out. So I also am going to have an affiliate program for this program. So if you refer somebody to this program, I'm going to get you, you're going to get your commission as an affiliate. So who else do you know who might want to do this with you? And again, check this out. My daughter is creating a partnership with somebody else, and they're going to create a company together and work together. One person's going to do the social media marketing, and then my daughter's going to build the stores. So, okay, Angela says she's signing up. Thank you, Angela. Michelle, I don't know if we can merge them. So Michelle, we might have to just change the email on the one account and just use one account. But you just tell us what email you want us to upgrade, and that's all it counts really, and what email you want us to use for the training. That's all that counts about that. Is there a discount who sign up for the lifetime deal? The lifetime deal, if you sign up for the lifetime deal, guess what? I'm giving this to you for free. If you join the Dan and Dwight Club and you sign up for the lifetime deal, you're in. I'm going to let you join this for, you're in. How's that? You like that? You like that answer, Maurice? There's what you call. Now other people told me you should be charging for them. And I'm like, look, they already made a nice investment. They already believed in us. Already showed stress. So this is what I call over deliver. And if you really want to do this agency program to make money, I want you building stores. The more people I have building stores, the faster Launchcart grows. The more stuff we get going. You are the man. Thanks, appreciate it. No, and I start thinking about. So I went to Austin, Texas, where we did this movie premiere with the Still Working 9 to 5, and I got plugged into that whole equal rights movement. Check this out. So there's an equal ERA, the equal rights for women. There's a chapter in every state out there, and every single chapter wants a store. I met with 5 chapter owners. None of them have an e-commerce store, but they all said, yep, I want a store. So there's one vertical, right? You could get online, go look them up. Here's what, we built the store for this Still Working 9 to 5, Launchcart. See, and that's the other thing. You can borrow our name. That, once you're in our program, you're now saying we built the Still Working 9 to 5 store. We built the Nathan Osmond store, right? Honest to God's truth, integrity, right? Because now you're part of our team. We did it. So you can leverage that. And can you imagine you get one ERA chapter, and then another ERA chapter, then another ERA chapter, another ERA chapter, another ERA chapter, and we're making tools and technology. So if you're going into a niche, let's say the coffee niche or the golf niche or the the women's rights niche, where we'll have all the products listed in the marketplace, and you'll just be able to click a button and kind of duplicate a store in a matter of like minutes. Click, 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 boom, import, and it can be awesome. It is gonna be awesome. We're doing some stuff that's revolutionary. Okay, I see some more questions coming in. Hold on. Joel says, this really is the best platform I've ever seen. I've heard that before, Joel, so thank you for that. Millions of dollars, 3 years of my life, 3 or 4 years before that, visualizing it. But I am very happy with what our team has put together, and I'm very happy with where we're going too. So I appreciate those kind words. That's awesome. Will your funnel building segment of Launch Academy replace my need to do ClickFunnels? I see your 2 Comma Club award. Kudos. Yeah, you don't need, well, you can do, ClickFunnels has got a better platform for funnels than we have, but you can do funnels right now on our platform. And our platform, we have variants and sizes and colors, where that's kind of a pain with ClickFunnels. So you don't really need ClickFunnels. If you're gonna, depending on what you're doing, you can do it right now on Launchcart, and it's only gonna get better and better and better and better, right? So we're gonna keep doing that. So long form sales pages, you can do that right now. Drag and drop your long form sales page, just like on ClickFunnels. Now again, ClickFunnels has got, you can copy stuff over. But here's the problem with ClickFunnels, and I've known Russell since 2004. I respect him. He's done an amazing job. They got an amazing business. But their code is kind of slow, kind of clunky. And the other thing is when you import funnels over from somebody else, which most people do, you don't know what crap code's in there, excuse the expression, that slows things down. And speed is everything. Speed is everything. So here's a good question. Is LaunchCart a white label from GrooveCart? Absolutely not. So GrooveCart, their code base, their user interface, go create a GrooveCart account, go create a LaunchCart account. You'll never go back to GrooveCart. You won't. They've been working at it longer than me. They have more money than me. They have more resources than me. They got better marketing than me. But our platform blows theirs away, in my opinion. So that's my opinion. I'm biased. I'm biased, but no, we are not a private label of anything. I have literally coded this code from the ground up. And as a marketer, I call it the marketer's platform. We want speed. We want tools that increase our average order value. And we're doing everything we can as a marketer to build a better platform. Can you show example of a high lucrative drop shipping? Drop shipping is I mean, print on demand is drop shipping, coffee is drop shipping, and depending on what you're, part of the training that you're going to get as you stick around us is there's two kinds of e-commerce. There's I'm in it for the money and I want to do drop shipping and I want to blow and go and I got money and I got team and I can run ads. I know how to run ads. I'm going to blow and go and buy, and I'm going to buy traffic and convert traffic. We have a great platform for that. Jewelry is really hot right now and good because you can get jewelry for 8, 10, 12 bucks and sell it for 40, right? So with that, you can afford to pay Facebook and Instagram and TikTok for the customer acquisition, but you have to do upsells and downsells, right? And that's where you're going to get your ROI. So jewelry is good. Metal art is cool, it's unique, it's different, and it's hot. And it also has really good margins. So we're coming out with metal art. We're doing that. We're doing some cool stuff that somewhere down the road, you're going to have access to our Tinkerbell, our Cinderella, Peter Pan, all kinds of stuff like that. And then there's, so that's one side, build a business and then kind of have a brand associated with it, like Rescue Joe, right? That I'm a long term. And then some people build these, like like I did it. I had what I call the general store. And one day I was selling a mirror, that stuck to a window. And the other day I was selling toe fungi. And then I was selling, technology, a phone holder. And it was like this general store. And the pixels get confused. The clients never come back and buy again. The quality control was really tough from China. It was really tough from China. And I really don't like it is a good cash grab, but it's not a business strategy. It's hard to sell a business like that. And so I like to coach people to create a theme: technology, electronics, pets, dogs, families, moms, grandmas, Mimi's gifts, right? Or holiday gifts, right? So now you're selling gifts for Valentine's Day and Christmas and St. Patrick's Day, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you have a gift store for holiday gift stores. So kind of keep it themed so you can kind of really, you leverage your email list and your SMS list and stuff like that to make money. But that's not what this webinar is really about. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. How does Wix have all these drop ship options? I think Wix is just integrated with various drop ship companies. And we're creating our own version of that world and and then I'm going to leverage our relationships to bring in real brands, bigger brands with my partner Burnt. People that know me know that my partner Burnt launched Jennifer Lopez's brand, Nicki Minaj, Adam Levine, work with American Idol, Rolling Stones. So we're going to work on licensed property like we did with Tinkerbell and Cinderella and Peter Pan, and we'll get more licensed property, and then we'll work on really big brands. That whether it's Michael Kors or Yves Saint Laurent or whatever, we want to get real brands in this business. It's going to take us a while to get their trust, but we're going to do it. Michelle says, I played around with almost all platforms out there and LaunchCart's the best. Okay, so RG's asking, do stores come with done-for-you branded licensed products we can sell? Done for you, Brandon. Kinda. So like with our Tinkerbell and Cinderella and all of our fairy tale characters, we're building products that you're going to be able to sell. So they're built, they're done for you. You click a button and you're going to add to your store. Now we're working on that integration right now and I already have it's up in beta testing on Shopify, because we're also going to use that to get Shopify customers in. But we're working on that right now. Same thing with the metal art. You'll be able to go to the metal art, click a button, and add the metal art, and the personalization will already be built in. A lot of that kind of stuff we're doing. And then as far as white labeling it, we're going to help introduce you to people that we can hopefully do that with. You know, we got some really cool products coming down. Can we sell Tinkerbell? Yeah, you're going to be able to sell Tinkerbell and Cinderella, and we have all the rights to do it legally. And we have the rights to give you the right to sell it legally. So that's coming within, you know, it was supposed to be here a month ago, to be honest with you. It's a big, big technology lift, what we're doing, because we have to protect the brand. So I'm putting things in place where we can protect the brand. So if you become crazy and do some dumb things selling Cinderella, I can cut you off and protect the brand, the license, and everybody else selling it. So Cinderella is trademarked, and we're working with the people that own the trademark. It's not Disney, by the way. People think Disney owns Cinderella, Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, Snow White, Seven Dwarfs, you know, Rapunzel. They don't. Disney does not own those trademarks. Now they have some trademarks, and there's some crossover, but we actually have agreements with Disney that they want to assert a claim against us if we don't assert a claim against them. So we have amazing trademarks. I'll do a whole nother webinar on that coming up soon. So you guys keep an eye out for you. Make sure to whitelist training@launchcart.com, and make sure to whitelist, you know, support@launchcart.com, so you get our emails. Because I'm having people every day going, hey, I signed up, I didn't get emails. We're emailing you, we're setting you up, and of course we need to figure that out. But check your spam filters, whitelist us, reply back to you know, we use a support ticket system if you need to, obviously. But we want you to whitelist it, because we want to get you going. But we're going to be doing a webinar on who else wants to sell officially licensed cartoon characters. And I'll show you a flyer real quick. Where's my briefcase? I have a flyer that I made for an event that I went to. Can you guys see that? So we have vintage characters, we have new characters, we have the rights to put them on anything print on demand, anything manufacture on demand. It is awesome. Yeah, Angela says metal art will be awesome, like the eagle I have with the flag in the background. Now that particular piece is like a $25,000 piece, so I don't know if we'll sell those, but we are going to have some really cool metal art. Wait till you'll see, it's awesome. All right, last question. So again, here's the link one more time. If you're in, go get in, sign up, and did that link come through? Last call for questions. I don't see any more questions. Any more questions? Am I missing any questions? Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Angela. I'm going to try for free, and if okay, I'll go on April because of funding. Let us know. You can let us know. Email support if you have some ideas, and we're going to go from there. All right, I don't see any more questions, so I want to say thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. It's the most valuable thing you have. We're in the hour and 20 minutes. Is there any DFY? Well, that's what we've been talking about, done for you. When you say DFY, what do you mean, is there any DFY? That's what we've been talking about, the done for you. We're doing done for you stores, and we're building done for you stores, and we do that right now. And then if you go to launchcart.com, go to the bottom of the page, you'll see a thing that says DFY merch stores, and you'll see our pricing and how we package it up. Oh, dropship DFY. No, we're creating our own dropship marketplace. It's called the Source and Sell Marketplace, and we're creating our own dropship marketplace, and we're integrating with companies like this. Oh yeah, I forgot. Here's some jewelry with some of our officially licensed Snow Princess. See? Nice, beautiful little jewelry box. And then the jewelry comes inside. Yeah, the 40% starts immediately. I'll be upgrading everyone's commission like tomorrow. I don't even know what day it is. I'm like, today's Saturday, so Monday. So between Monday and Tuesday, everyone who's signed up, I'll get your commission bumped to 40%. Your link, go to your launch cart, go to the top right hand side for profile, affiliate program, and get your links. Get your links in there. And we're doing other webinars and other training and other stuff. You can share those links around, start doing links, getting people signed up right away too. So yes, we will get that set up right away. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day. Do what I wake up. Do what I wake up. Do. And what do I say? Tongue tied. Do what I do. Wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude. Tell somebody you love them. I promise you have a great day. Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you in our program.